waste of time, taking up my life. Now there's nothing left for me to show, but I'm doing fine. Please don't kill my vibe. Don't want you to take this personal, 'cause I've been burned too many times just to let you in and risk it all again. No way, won't risk it all again. No way. So I built a wall and you're behind it, and I'm trying to find a way to break it down and let's get it over this. So reach for it, I'll reach for it. I'm stuck in a place I try to hide it, and you're reaching in, trying to pull me out. I'm taking a leap of faith to reach for it. Let's reach for it. Let me take my time, opened up my mind, gave me every chance to grow, but I'm still doing me, and you know what you need. Show me if you want it, never give it up, 'cause I've been burned too many times just to let you in
Hello. Good evening.
Hello.
Luke, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Adam. How are you?
Nice, I'm all good,
Good,
Was a hard
good.
grafting week over?
Yeah, definitely. Looking forward to a good game of cricket.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Not much going on, is there? Bundesliga, is that back this Friday or next Friday?
Yeah, this weekend, I think.
Is it this weekend?
From what I believe, it's this weekend.
Oh,
Who are you going to pump for?
Is
team are you gonna
everyone back
support?
playing? Everyone back playing?
No, just the Bundesliga.
Yeah, I mean all the teams in Bundesliga. It's not like no one's missing out.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
a bit of a Dortmund fan, but I have to go
Oh,
for.
you don't?
No, I like them, but I feel like I'm a bit of a glory hunt if you go for something like that.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to go for Gladbach, just because of the name.
Borussia Mönchengladbach?
Yeah,
Yeah, great name. Great name.
yeah, it kind of links with me quite well. So that's why I'd go for them. That's about it, really.
I think I'd go for Augsburg. I think, maybe. I went to Augsburg once. Lovely little town.
I've only
So,
been to Germany
think
once,
about-
and we drove through it on a coach driving to Italy to go skiing at school.
Alright.
And we drove past the Allianz, you know, like the motorway or Autobahn, whatever it is, that drives past it.
Yeah.
And it was,
The Autobahn.
yeah, lit up, looked quite good actually.
Yeah, I've not been to Bayern. I've been to Munich. I've been to watch a game in Munich.
I think I got run over
but
actually in Germany.
Oh, did you? Do tell.
And that was just we were at like a service station. And then this German.
Yeah, you got run over in a service station.
Yeah, I was crossing this little road at the service station on the same skiing trip actually, and then just get the German guy in a Merc decided not to stop and have to jump out of the way.
Oh, lovely. I got fined by the.
You got fined by the German police.
Correct. Yeah.
Nice.
You'll never guess what for.
I don't know, dropping litter or.
Close. Crossing the road.
Yeah, I was about to say jaywalking, but I thought that would have been too
Yeah.
American.
Yeah, no, jaywalking. I didn't realise it was illegal. That was in Augsburg, actually.
I didn't even know that was illegal in Germany.
Neither did I at the time. 11:30 at night. Me and my girlfriend at the time's dad were walking back from the pub to our hotel, and we crossed the road. No cars around, not a car in sight. All of a sudden, this police car screeches on the curb in front of us, jumps out, starts shouting at us. We didn't have a clue what he was talking about. Yeah, turned out that we'd jaywalked, and we had a €10 on the spot fine.
That's rubbish. That surely that's not worth his time getting €10 fine.
No, yeah. So I thought he was going to back pocket it, so I demanded a receipt.
Yeah.
Made him give me a receipt. So still got it actually. Little souvenir.
Right, if
somewhere.
we get back to the cricket, we've got Myerscough first
Yeah.
11 against the Myerscough all-time 11. This is the Old Trafford all-time 11, by the way. That was voted by you guys earlier on in the year. So the all-time 11, you've got Tom Heaton and Will Driver to open the batting. Oaze Shah and his brother at number 4. You've got Will Shuttleworth at 5, Ross Bretherton at 6, Alex Heaton keeping wicket, Jack Morley, Lewis Stubb, Ben Gibbon, George McCormack and Josh Fallows carrying the drinks. Thoughts on that team?
I've got to be honest. I don't know a lot about these guys, but they're in the All-Star team for a reason. So
There's a lot of good
tough
players
game.
in there. I played with Tom, played with Will, Ross, Alex, Dovey, Gibbon and McCormack. They're all very good players, to be fair. They all kept me out of the first team when I was at Myerscough.
They've
so
lost
must
the
be
toss though, by the look of it.
Yeah, they have. Adam Patel captain in Myerscough again, as they decided to have a bowl. He's back in his chasing ability here. If you want to
It's a
look at
lovely evening for it.
the Myerscough first 11, you've got Jack Kennedy and Matty Jones, Ben Walkden, Michael Witt, Zach Payne, Owen Moss, Sam Upshaw, George Moss, Adam Patel, captain, Declan Keats, Kean Hunt and Harry Etchells. It's not the batting order. Don't worry, Kean, you're not at 11. I'm sure you'll be in the middle order somewhere, and I think number 6 is far too high for Owen Moss, so he might be dropping down, to be honest with you.
Well, got a lovely evening for it.
We have, yeah. We've
Play
not had a bad
is not
evening,
far
have we?
away. No, it's been lovely.
Yeah, we're lucky down there. Trafford, decent looking game.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see a few runs today in these nice conditions.
And once
Pitch
again,
looking good.
the wicket looks like a cracker, and I think that's Tom Eaton will be facing the first ball. He's a local to Manchester. Plays at Greenmount in Bury.
First ball of the day.
Very attacking field. 2 slips in the boot. Like a deep gully. Very, very attacking. No mid on, no mid wicket in a T20. Very interesting. Very healthy strike right there for Will Driver. There we go, field's changed now.
Oh.
Good pace there from Declan Feeks opening up. What are your thoughts on Feeksy this winter?
Yeah, he's bowled alright in the nets. He's looked okay. I'm confident he could take a few wickets here tonight.
What are your thoughts from your strength and conditioning perspective? How's he done with your sessions this winter, should I say?
Yeah, he's doing okay. I've got to say he's probably not one of the higher ones, but he's not one of the lower ones either. He's comfortably somewhere in the middle, probably. Quite fit, aerobically.
His brother's had a nasty injury this year.
A little bit. Oh, really?
Yeah. He's I don't know what he's done. He's destroyed his knee by sounds of it. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Oh.
Yeah, not very good. Feeksy actually, Owen, who's Declan's older brother, just missed out on getting on this team. Alex Heaton just pipped him to the keeping spot. Very close, to be fair, because you could argue that Feeksy's actually performed better than Heaton for college. But you know what? The people have spoken.
Yeah. It's down to them with the voting.
Good start from Declan here.
Very good, very good. Very
well,
good.
It's alright.
Owen
Moss is on. No, they'll get the run rate back up, don't worry. Well, he'll need the ball to swing. What was that, Luke?
I was going to say, it's a left-right hand combination at the start. If they keep that, keep rotating the strike, that could upset the bowlers a little bit.
So he's right-handed. He's left or right? I can't remember. Him and his brother, one's right-handed, one's left-handed. So I'm presuming they might change the order depending on who gets out. They might want to keep that left-right combination.
Yeah, if they can rotate the strike, it's going to upset the bowlers a little bit. Yeah, keep them out of a rhythm.
Not a very good start for Mossy here.
No, first 4 of the day.
It's more like it, Mossy. Good line, good length. Bit of ball movement there. There is some big news coming out tonight. Ben Walkden is now officially fit to be able to bowl, so we might be able to see him have a chuck actually for the first time in a while.
Oh, good news. It's up in the air.
Is that first 6 of the night? Yeah, it is. Lovely shot there from Eaton. Flip top his hip.
Yeah, great contact, great strike.
So he was bowling to his field. He did have a man out there, Matty Jones there, but he's not the tallest Jonesy, so yeah, but he wasn't big enough to get to that one. Good reply there. Good comeback there from Mossy.
Yeah. Sensible batting though, not to swing at everything.
Well, that's good from Heaton, but Driver's not off 5, is he?
He did have the majority of the first over though, didn't he?
Yeah, he nearly blocked out from Aiden. Let's say if anyone's wondering where Knowlesy is, he was otherwise occupied tonight, so he sacked us off basically.
Yeah, not good enough for him tonight, apparently.
He's quarantined, he's got nothing else to do, but apparently he's too busy for us, so.
Don't need him anyway, it's alright.
Right, Feeks is going to carry on. First over for 1 run. Let's see if he can keep that up. So, good start. Was a dot ball. Good pace tonight from Feeks. Like late 80s,
Yeah,
touching 90.
Yeah, he got into the 90s with a couple in the first over, I think.
Only small lad, isn't he, Feeks? He's not the tallest bowler in the world.
Yeah. No, he's not, which makes it difficult to build up some speed sometimes.
Who's at that well? Brilliant pickup. Who was that? Jordan, not Mossy, was it? Adam Patel down there. Good from the skipper. Power score tonight, Luke. What are you thinking?
Don't know. A difficult one to call, really. Difficult one to call.
Well, if they're playing shots like that, they're going to be looking
these
towards 200.
Yeah. Yeah, they keep playing shots like that, but like Feeks in the first over, got quite a lot of dots, obviously not there. Just see how these first 4 or 5 overs go. I think we'll have a better idea of where we might end up.
So you've been umpiring a few games, haven't you? You only joined us last week, but from what I think, 150, 160 has been the score, that average score that I've been getting. And after the first power play, teams have tended to be like 45 for 1 maybe, and then they lose a few wickets in the middle, and then they go big again in the last 5. So if I was this all-time team, I'd fit I'd fit 150, 160 minimum I'd want to go for, because that has been very chaseable. 180, I'd say that's what I'd be looking for if I was a skipper.
You're definitely putting pressure.
Yeah, all depends on the middle overs, because last few weeks, team batting first, just not rotate the strike enough. They've not hit the singles, not picked the gaps. So they've gone big first 5, gone big last 5, but then 10 in the middle, so they've lost the game. So I think that's the big thing for the all-time team tonight.
Wait there.
Yeah. After a bad first over, they've got...
Yeah, pulled it back a bit, haven't they, there? Well, Moss is on again. Not a very healthy first over for him, but hopefully he can pull it back here.
No. Patel sticking with him.
Like that from a captain. Give him a second chance. I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yep.
Not really sure how Witsy's learnt to throw with his left arm, but fair play, that was quite good for him.
Yeah, not bad. Brett Pelser must have been working quite hard with him.
Yeah, even Brett can't throw with both arms. Only bloke I know can do that. It's called Chris Marler. And it's quite a skill to have. It's very hard to do.
Yeah, it's not. I can imagine it's not very easy.
Right, I'm calling wicket ball this ball. Moss is going to clean him up.
I actually fancy Mossy to maybe get the first wicket, because Feeks is restricting the runs a little bit more, but the swinging at Mossy, and I could easily make a mistake.
Yeah, good bowling partnership, I think, like you say. Might just pick the fielder out for Mossy, thinking he can get after her a bit too much.
Yeah, and if they're struggling with Feeks, this is the one they've got to go after. There's a ball in the air.
Yeah, it's a lovely shot to be fair, that though. Going bouncing forward,
good shot.
straight back, over wide.
Very
again.
good shot.
So how's your time been with us so far this year, Luke? You've had one pre-season with us. Unfortunately, you've not managed to get a cricket season with us this year. But
No.
how's it been?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. It's a learning experience. Whilst I'm a fan of cricket, a casual fan of cricket, I've not worked before, so it's been good challenge to work with a different sport, challenge myself in what works in cricket and what doesn't work.
Do you reckon this will help with going back to football and the rugby league, like learning what other sports are like and what works and what doesn't work?
Oh, it's always interesting to see what other sports do.
Right, brilliant
is there
shot
anything
there
that you can
the driver first up from open shot. Sorry Luke, carry on.
Yeah. That's alright. Yeah, it's always good to see what other sports do and how the crossover is. I do quite a bit of that anyway, going having a look at other sports, talking to other people, other coaches, technical coaches, S&C coaches, because you can always pick up other things from elsewhere.
What would you say, because you mainly do football, don't you? What
Yeah.
would you say is the biggest difference between if you're going to do some S&C and some fitness and coaching with either the guys and girls at United with football? What's the biggest difference coming over to those at cricket?
It's whilst you've got some basics of S&C which are similar, because it's a completely different sport. Football's a lot more continuous in terms of aerobically, so the running's probably a little bit more important, even though it is important in the cricket and being aerobically fit for a number of different reasons. Not discarding concentration as being a big reason, and obviously the fitter you are, the more easier it is mentally to concentrate for longer. But there's a vast difference in that side of it, and then working more on things that maybe cross over in football with some of the goalkeepers maybe now and again, but not the outfield players especially. There's not a lot of upper body or specific upper body stuff that we do with the footballers. We do a bit. It is important, but it's a bit more generic. Whereas with the cricketers, there's a big. Obviously, I'm focusing a little bit more on shoulders and shoulder health, because there's obviously a lot of throwing, a lot of bowling and things like that. So there's just different areas to work on. So it's quite different in that sense.
Yeah, I'll say I've never really done much with any form of football higher than sort of club level or Sunday league. It's quite interesting to know the difference and what's similar and what's not. Interesting there from Openshaw to start with, actually. I wouldn't say it was successful, but it could have gone worse.
Yeah, he's mixing up his line a lot.
Yeah, Moss is on for his third over. He's pulled it back after his first one. That went for 11, so hopefully he can carry on with that same sort of economy rate. Not saying that's going to be fourth first ball. Commentator's curse, really, that.
Yeah, definitely. Lovely pivot off the back foot.
Oh, how's the teaching gone then so far this year?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Is it the first time you've done anything like
that? At college level, yeah.
What have you taught
bits in
at lower level?
Depends what you mean by a little bit. Like I used to be a in a primary school. I used to be the PE teacher for a primary school, and then I was also doing a bit of TAing in the classroom, so with other subjects, math, science, English.
Is that where your maths and science levels peaked at year 3 level?
Yeah, definitely. Well, definitely my English. Science and maths, I might get away with a little bit of GCSE. Yeah, no, definitely where they peak with English. And then I've done a little bit, not teaching as such, but when I've done help at Man United with the foundation stuff that they do in the high schools, I've delivered different things in high schools, but not formal teaching as such, but delivering like business enterprise challenges and stuff like that.
Oh, nice. Lovely shot from driver there, by the way. He's hit 2 fours and rotating the strike really well. I think that'll be a big difference tonight, I think, with these, because these are more progressed players, they're older, they've got... You'd like to say they've got a better head on them than some of the teams who've played so far this year, so at the moment they seem to be getting along alright. Looks good Old Trafford, doesn't it? I'm a big fan of Old Trafford now with everything that's been built.
Especially under the lights.
It always looks better under the lights, doesn't it? In sunshine under the lights, it looks brilliant.
Can't beat a T20 game at Old Trafford under the lights.
Meet at Bishop's Blaze down the road and then wander over.
Aye, definitely.
Oh, Bobby D there, getting his first camera action of the night, with a big wide.
see if he can come up with some good decisions, hopefully.
Interesting
Don't want to be
choices
talking
from...
about the officials.
Oh, I know, yeah. You can criticise him, can't you?
Yeah.
So interesting choice from Patel because Openshaw, he's not exactly a frontline bowler. He's more of a, he can kick wicket, he can bowl a bit of off spin. You got Matty Jones in the team, who was a frontline batsman, he opens the batting, but he's actually quite a good off spinner. So it was interesting why he decided to bowl Openshaw over Jones tonight, but you know, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
You know, might bring
I'm
Jones
interested
on as well.
Interested to see if Patel brings himself on at some point.
He normally finishes with himself, Patel. Saying that, he's got wicket, Openshaw. Bobby D's got a finger up, lovely stuff. First action tonight. Commentators curse again, I'm telling you. We're saying why is Openshaw bowling, gets a wicket. Lovely.
Yeah, good decision from Patel.
Can't review that, surely. He's nailed it. Brilliant catch there in the right mitt from George Moss behind the stumps.
Yeah, excellent keeping.
There you go, Tom Eaton's gone. Caught from Moss behind the sticks, bowled by Openshaw for 18.
Myerscough have to break through, see if they can keep it up and get a few quick ones now.
Here we've got Oase, who was he's only a student a few years back actually, but he's managed to grab himself a rookie contract, do they call it? A 1-year contract for Lancs? I don't know what they call it anymore, but yeah, he's breaking into the senior team for Lancashire, which is good.
Oh, excellent.
I think he's definitely scored 100 last year for the second team for Lancashire. I'm not sure if he scored multiple, but he's definitely scored 100 for them last year. I think he batted quite well.
Nice. Started off alright tonight, edged one for 4.
Yeah, big sneak down, pass down 33rd man. Lovely. Oh, tell you what, he's pulled it back this over Openshaw.
Yeah,
he's on the outside edge twice. Here he is, like you said.
Patel's got himself on now.
What will normally do, Patel normally bowls 2 now, just after the power play, and then 2 at the end, I'd say.
Yeah. Oh, 51 for 1.
Yeah, they can spread the field now, we're out of the power play.
Yep.
So if they don't lose any wickets before in the next few overs, I reckon they're going to get a big score tonight. The all-time 11.
Yeah.
Because what's tend to happen was the teams will be 40 odd for 1, maybe for none for 2, but then by the time you get to 10 overs, they'll be like 3 or 4 down, and you have to rebuild a bit. That's what tended to happen the last few weeks.
Yeah, they can keep it steady for 5 overs.
Yeah, just pick the gaps and take the strike.
Loosen up.
Make the most of having extra men out.
Waiting.
So far, Shah's not doing that. Sticked off a 4 first ball, and then a 3 dot balls.
Patel's done well here so far.
Oh, he's got him, surely.
And again, he's got it again.
Oh, what a catch from Moss that
him.
was. Your replacement, Luke, has triggered him. But I tell you what, that was a superb take from the keeper.
I was just saying how Patel's just started really well there. Got it moving, and it's a great take.
Very rare you see a keeper take a catch stood up in front of his grill with his fingers pointing to the sky. That was unbelievable from the keeper there, Mossy. Big wicket that, Shah's gone for 4. Now his brother's coming in. Is there? Let's see if he can outdo his brother tonight, eh? Bragging rights back at home. Yeah, first up. That is not a bad
Save and 4.
He's a quick lad feet there, but he's not quick enough to stop that.
No, definitely not. Openshaw back on again.
He must be bowling 4th now, Openshaw. Go on, Bob, get your whiff. There we go.
Yep.
Oh, gone straight from Will there.
There we go.
Oh, just gone over mid on there.
Ball.
I say nearly, yeah, nearly got to that. Whoever that was at mid on. I think it whipped it.
Yeah, just got enough on it. Just got enough on it.
Right, just reset and go again next ball. Forget about the last ball and go again.
Waiting.
And sweep, didn't catch it great.
Yeah, good reply there from Openshaw. Good stuff. He's fortunately he's traded a shift at Iceland with his mate so he can come down and play tonight.
Commitment
Yeah,
for you.
commitment to the cause. Oh, interesting shot there from Driver. He's gone all the way to the offside, revealed all his stumps and just got a bat on it. Little single down there to find leg, deep square leg. Good over from Openshaw so far. Lovely stuff.
Waiting.
He's trying to pick the gaps here, is there? Struggling at the moment now.
Yeah, he's just come in. He's got to get his eye in first, I think.
So you always tend to be
So
a
he's
really
gotta
good
make
wicket down at Old Trafford, so shouldn't take that long, surely.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so. You wouldn't think so. But he's struggling here at the minute.
The crowd's filled up now. There must be about 18,000 in tonight watching this. Good effort that from the local
Yeah,
Lancastrians.
Excellent turnout.
No idea what Driver's done there. He looks like he's gone for a bit of a lap sweep and then ended up splicing it to, short leg. Fair, it is on, the sweep. We've only got one man in the ring on the leg side, the rest on the boundary.
That's a good shot.
That's a good shot. Waited for it, used the pace, and just timed it. Lovely over the deep backwards point for four.
So Adam, are you missing the cricket? You're playing?
Yeah, it's still I don't play football anymore, so
Yep.
it
Gotcha.
gives me an excuse to exercise. Otherwise, don't like running. So yeah, I'm missing it, to be honest with you. Loose from Patel there.
Yeah. Do you think you'll manage to see any cricket this season?
Yep.
Be unlikely. Well, it doesn't mean by see. If you mean that by watching it, we might be able to. We might get some international games or professional games behind closed doors, but I don't think. More likely to be that than us actually playing. Oh, he's cleaned them up. Tapped in the gap. What's going on there? Oh, he's bowled him. I have no idea what's happening.
Must have hit his pad. Must have hit his pad.
It looks like he's played for spin. It's just cut him in half through the gate. He must have snicked it onto his pad because that would look plumb otherwise.
Yeah, they're not reviewing it.
Wait.
No. Well, going back to your question, might see some international stuff or some professional stuff maybe, but I don't think we'll be playing any amateur club cricket now.
Disappointing.
It is, yeah, very disappointing. Walkden's on actually.
And Wharton's on.
Yeah, he's struggling from. He had a stress fracture end of last season, so not done much over the winter. He's only managed to start playing batting and bowling. Well, he only started batting again about February, March time, I think, was it?
Yeah, I think around then. So interesting to see if he can hold up.
Yeah, he had to make sure he's had a proper warm up tonight, and any little twinges, get him off. Well, if he's
a lovely shot there.
Driver's playing shots like that, I'd get him off already because that was superb. He's not overhit it, he's just timed it to perfection. Picked the gap, lovely stuff.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get underneath that a little bit more actually from his footwork.
Yeah, waited
but
for it, didn't he?
He's managed to keep it down.
Tell you what, that's not a big gap there at straight mid wicket, but he's picked it perfectly.
Yep. Gotcha.
Now he's gone big over extra cover.
Do it again.
Bounce for lovely stuff there by Driver. straight into the cameraman.
And that's his 50.
So you got 51 off 30 balls. Very, very healthy in T20 cricket. That very good.
Yeah, he's set a platform for him here a little bit.
Yep, catch it!
He's letting loose a little bit now.
I think he's
Trying
got
to
his
score
50.
some runs.
He's thought, you know what, let's go for it. Let's try and get a good score, get towards 180. But if he gets out, I'm still back in the all-time team because you've got Will Shuttles at 5, Ross Brotherton at 6, and then Alex Heaton at 7. And that's what you'd call a genuine batsman. But then you've got Jack Morley coming at 8, Lewis Stubb at 9, he can whack it, Ben Gibbon at 10, he can whack it, and then George McCormack at 11. Well, he can't actually, I won't say he's a batsman, he's definitely a bowler, but the other 10 can definitely hold it. Wee, that is a bit wayward from Waterton there. Surely it was wide, no ball, don't know what it is. Wide from Bobby D.
That's his rust. His rustiness coming through.
Yeah. That's his loosener, eh?
Wait.
Very good wagon wheel there from Driver. He's playing around the wicket. He's got the playing through cover, back to point, behind square on the leg side, and he's playing 2 lovely on drive through the wicket.
He's picking the right shots to play.
Yeah, the shots on that. He's playing the ball on there, isn't he? If it's a good ball, he'll say, "Well ball, mate, well ball. There you go, have it back. Bad ball, boom, boundary." Interesting.
He's back on.
Yeah, it's interesting he's not staying until the end. He must be panicking a bit, Patel.
I think he wants to try and get some wickets now, because I think he knows that the all-time team are getting themselves into a position where they could take this away from them.
I do agree. With shots like that, though, that's beautiful. Again, he's just timed it perfectly. Not overlooked it, waited for it, and timed it to perfection. They'll be it's a very healthy position. What, 8 overs left after this? If they can, 8 overs left, 8 wickets in hand, they could go very big because the batsmen that are coming in are very, very high class.
Yeah, they're starting to look comfortable now.
I bought a new PC monitor this week, Luke.
Oh yeah?
So I bought a new one.
I think I've seen it actually. How's that?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I bought a new one, but I had a problem of it's got no speakers on it.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you use it, there's no sound coming out of it, so that's a bit of a nightmare. I'm going to try and sort that out. Don't know how to do that. I'll have to watch a few YouTube videos probably.
Yeah, that's not ideal. Probably need to buy some speakers.
Yeah, another cost.
What made you make that purchase?
I was hoping it'd make me better at FIFA because it's a better quality screen.
Oh, poor workman always blames his tools.
Yeah, exactly. But I won a few games on it in the last few days I've had it, so it's worked so far.
Even a blind acorn finds even a blind squirrel, finds an acorn now and then.
Yeah, exactly.
Tells keep himself on here. This is 4th over.
3rd it is. He's bowled 2 overs. Well, I was going to say 1 for 14, but now it's 2 for 14. Lovely ball there from Patel. That's just slid on and took the off bait. Top of a perfect, that. You could ask anyone to bowl the ball, you'd say, you want it off, wouldn't you? Perfect, you would do that.
Yeah. Beautiful delivery. I don't know if he was expecting it to turn a bit more then, because it's come through between his bat and pad.
Was there, definitely. Right, Will Shuttleson, now skipper for the night. He was actually my first team skipper when I was at college. He had a run in the Lancs age group sides all throughout his childhood, and I think now where's he playing? Oh, he was playing at Eagly. I'm not sure where he is now, but with them shots, good now. Anyway, on to them shots.
Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful shot. Thanks for him again with that.
I'm just going to get a drink, Luke, so I'll be back in a second.
No problem. Oh, bit of a mix up there. Patel looking for a breakthrough here, really. Needs another one. Shit.
Yep.
That's an excellent shot, though. Off the back foot again. Punch through for 4. Patel's not happy with himself there. Excellent shot off the back foot. Similar area. And he's putting the all-time team into a commanding position now.
Yep.
A little bit better from Patel.
Yep.
He's playing him off the back foot really well. He waited for that again. Again sends it for on the onside. No stopping that. And
Mr. Turner, have I missed anything?
hello. Just a few beautiful fours played off the back foot.
But
Patel
looks
got
of it,
knocked
Shuttleworth's
about a bit
whacking it.
there. Yeah, he got knocked about a bit then, Patel. He played a few lovely fours off the back foot onto the onside. It
Lovely.
was very nice.
Well, Feeks is into his last over now, isn't he? Bowling himself out.
Yeah.
Be interested who'll bowl at death now. I'll probably have Mossy bowling at death.
That'll be interesting.
Could be interested. I reckon he'll bowl extremely well, pick up a few wickets, not go for much, or they'll just get after him because of lack of pace. One of the two, I reckon.
Yep.
Nice from Shuttleworth, working for 1. What if they keep going at 7.5, so I'll get to about 150. That's just below average. Well, not average. I think that actually it'd be below par. I reckon you want to be getting more than about 160, 170 to win.
They're not going to keep going at 7.5 the way they're going. I think they're going to start upping the speed soon.
Say Rossi B coming in at 6. He's a big hitter. You should be dropping Heaton down and Marler down actually, because I reckon 5 overs to go. You want Ross Bretherton, Lewis Dover, and Gibbon coming in at the boundaries, to be honest.
Yeah, the big hitters. Because they've got loads of wickets in hand here, really.
Yeah, definitely.
Something to play with. They're going to start upping that run rate soon, and they could take the game away from Myerscough here from the first
Interesting
team.
field there. He's got the field set like in a bowl like St Yorkers, and he's just chucked one shot on wide outside off a bit of a 4. I'm not sure what's going on there, but
Again, a lot
must be the plan.
of variation on that line and length. There's no consistency at the minute.
He's been a bit quiet recently, driver, hasn't he? Again, saying that as it was before. He got to 51 off 31 deliveries, 33 deliveries, I think it was.
Yeah.
He's been a bit
It looked
quiet
like he was going to let loose.
That's what we thought, yeah.
Let loose at one point, but he's slowed down a little bit. But then he's just hit that 4 beautifully off the back.
Hopefully he's going to pick
They're
up.
liking that area tonight.
Yeah, I want to see some boundaries. I want to see a big score here. I want him to go at 12 and over, and let's get to 200. We're not at 200 yet. Let's hope this summer. How are you feeling your days then, Luke? What have you been up to?
Well, I've had a lesson today. I've been teaching today.
Oh yeah, you did. What did you do this morning?
Sports injuries. In fact, a few of these were in it. Owen Moss was in it. So, yeah, just doing a bit of first aid this morning. So if anyone gets injured tonight, Owen Moss should know what to do.
There we go. Oh, I did a first aid course in January, actually. Bob Patel. Oh, what was it that I learned? What's it? Doctor something. Danger
Dr.
response.
ABC.
Yeah, danger response, airways,
Airway
breathing,
breathing, circulation.
consciousness. Is it circulation?
Oh, circulation. Yeah, yeah. Your consciousness is your response. Are they responding? If they're not responding because they're unconscious, you're gonna know, aren't you?
Very true, yeah. When did you phone the ambulance, Luke?
Well, as soon as you know it's an emergency.
The captain is going with pace.
You passed the test, correct. So Watkins, he's on the bowl one over so far, gone for 11. He's got 3 left. It's looking like he might finish off in this end.
Yep.
But bowling full bungers like that, you don't really want to finish off with him. Right, so you got a deep square leg in front of square. You got a deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and a deep cover.
Yep. Catch.
Banging it in there, easy it behind square. Well picked up there. Oh, and Moss there, down at deep backward square. Lovely stuff from him.
Looks like he's managed to find a trim, somewhere to have a trim.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
haircut.
I don't, must be like the sisters or the mum or dad who give him an haircut. I don't know where they're going. Unfortunately, I've not had one for. I don't know how long it's been.
To be fair, my sister gave me a haircut a couple of weeks ago. Did a bad job, to be fair.
Yeah, I
Probably
think I've seen a
the best I've had in
photo
while.
of it. Yeah.
Took her about an hour and a half, like, but
Catch
did a
him!
bad job.
Lovely stuff from Walkden.
He's gone.
He looks like Shuttleworth has nailed that into his foot and it's just popped up nice and easy for Walkden.
So then, yeah. Has he hit into his foot or has he hit into his pad? I can't tell.
Well, either or. Surely it's with his foot.
Either way, it's gone
It's
straight
got to be
up,
hard. It's got to hit the bone or the instep to bounce that high, surely.
The right-hand
Possibly.
Here he is.
He ran off quite smooth considering he hit it into his foot though.
Rossi B, do you want to know something about Ross Brotherton, Luke?
Go on then.
The circumference of his cranium is one of the biggest in the world.
Is it really? It's in the...
Yep.
Ooh.
It's a fact. He's got the biggest head you'll ever see.
Is he in the Guinness World Records?
No, not yet. He's not that big yet, but it's very glad.
Is he getting bigger, is it?
There's not much in there, but it is very big. Yeah, he's a very good lad, Rossi B. Ross Brotherton, he's a very good cricketer.
Yep. Catch.
Again, lovely shot by Driver there. Lovely shot.
Played well tonight.
He has, he's held the glue that he's onto tonight, Will.
Yeah, that's it. How the next inning goes, could be in for a shout for man of the match if they win the game.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? You'd think so.
change of bowling. The captain.
Oh, Opie's back on for his last over.
He's put a lot of faith in open shots.
I've got a feeling Ross Brotherton might try and go massive to start with. He's going to go big this over, I reckon.
Yep. Catch.
First ball, he's
Yeah,
nailed it
straight
for 6. That is a lovely
crowd.
shot over backward square. The party stand. How long? Like 96 metres, I think that said. First ball, first 6. Lovely stuff from Rossi B.
I always
Do you
get
know what-
confused. Go on,
Go
sorry.
on. No, what I was going to
I
say
was just gonna say, I
was...
always get confused.
You go first.
Who's
You
going,
go
me
first.
or you?
You go first, you go first.
I was just going to say, I always get confused. This is a pavilion end we've going for a minute because it's the old pavilion.
Yeah. Well, the old pavilion is still
Oh,
the
the other-
pavilion.
Oh, is it? I thought it just moved to the other side.
No, that's the... So the pavilion's still the pavilion. That's the player and
Right.
media centre. So they're just now the new changing rooms and like press boxes, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Did James Anderson end that, isn't it?
I couldn't tell
Or
you.
is this the James Anderson?
I could not tell you. I'll have to ask you.
Anyway, what was you going to say?
You know what today was supposed to be? It was actually supposed to be the old boys game down at Ashton on Mersey that we were planning.
Oh, so it's meant to be my cricket.
Your
cricket
debut for us. Yeah, so if anyone doesn't know who's
really-
listening, today was supposed to be, we had 2 teams of old boys playing. There'll be a T20 in the morning, T20 in the afternoon, against 2 Myerscough 11s, and then we're going to have a dinner afterwards. And have a few awards, a bit of a celebration of the year, and that sort of stuff. But unfortunately, it has to be postponed until September or next year.
I was gonna dust the pads off
Ooh.
and get back in there.
You were going to
First
play
time since I was
underneath,
about
weren't you, in that
16.
first game? I was going to be your skipper for the day.
Yeah, first time since I was about 16. I was bowling all right in the end in the net.
You took a few poles. You got Patel out in the nets, haven't you?
Yeah,
A few
I had
wickets.
Patel out. I had Harry Foster out. Who else have I had out? I've had a few out.
Nice, yeah.
Aaron Barnsley.
What's your preferred,
Do
do you reckon you're an off spinner or a leg spinner, seam up, medium pacer?
Medium pacer, really. More consistency.
Oh,
with
well
that,
fielded
really,
that
I think.
one. Good stuff there from Openshaw.
Yeah, well done. Save the boundary. What is this? Is this his fourth over Walker?
No, third. He's only bowled 2 Walkland tonight.
Was he about as his third? I was going to say I was a bit surprised. I didn't think he'd get through his full quota tonight.
You'd think so. You thought they'd ease him in, maybe have 1 or 2 and see how your back feels. But he must be feeling good.
Yeah, must be telling Patel he feels alright. He wants some
Might have
more,
the
something more.
adrenaline could be pumping. You know, first time back bowling, he might be a bit eager. He will feel it tomorrow, I reckon, definitely.
Yeah, I think he will. Yeah, definitely.
What a shot that was. Ross Brotherton's timed that extremely
Lovely.
well. It does help the outfield there at Old Trafford. If you played anywhere else, that would be 4 runs, would it? Because it just speeds up off the carpet. It is basically like playing indoors here. Wickets ridiculously good. Outfield's too quick.
You could say too quick, but we want to see runs in a T20. I think the groundsman do a fantastic job at Old Trafford.
That's very true, very true. Right, with the field, we're looking at Yorkers really, aren't we? Leg side. Bowling to your 4 men out. Perfect. That's perfect. Bowling to your field. Lovely line, lovely length. 1 run.
Yeah, I need to try and keep the singles now. They've got the run rate up to 8.2 now. 8.3.
Right, you're on 1-4. Is it 147, 148 now? 147. After this ball, I've got 2 overs left. Yeah, you're looking at 170 here, aren't you?
Yeah, I think they need to be aiming for that.
Oh, cheeky single. At the stumps, you're out.
Yeah.
Oh, he's missed the
Oh.
stumps. I tell you what, it's hard, but you need to. It's them situations that win and lose games.
Yeah.
1 stump to aim at, you have to hit it. At this level, anyway. Mossy's back on. He's finishing from the pavilion end.
He's not. Was he not for 26 tonight?
Yeah. Good start there, just the 1.
Not been his best night.
No, not been his best, but you know, if you could keep him, if they can keep them down to like 165, I'd say that's a decent score to try and chase. Because it's the wicket's not going to deteriorate. It's the wicket's too good to fall apart.
Yeah. I just think for Owen Moss, he needs to redeem himself a little bit. His first few overs.
Well, he's doing that now. He's had 2 singles, first 2 balls.
Yeah.
To start.
Patel's shown the faith in him to finish off, so.
Good captaincy, I like that. Man management. Good from Patel. Right, there's no one out on the leg side apart from the long on. So he's got his lines and lengths right here. Anything too straight, the batsman's just going to get on 1 knee and smoke it.
Yeah.
Bold. Good stuff from Mossy there. Just another single. Again, well bowled from Mossy. Good stuff.
Good again. Oh. All backed up.
Right, Watkins
gonna
finishing
finish?
off. I wouldn't have thought of this.
Yep.
First game back bowling. Pressure finish off innings. That's a lovely shot there from Rossi D.
This one's gone for 4.
Ah, he's timed that. That's brilliant. That used the pace, lovely stuff.
I've got to say, I'm a bit surprised with the all-time team that they've not swung the bat a little bit more towards the end. When they got 6 wickets in hand, some big hitters.
Yeah, you
I'm
do
a bit
think,
surprised
don't you?
they haven't got a few more.
Wait.
But if you're Alex Eaton, Lewis Dunn, Jack Morley, Ben Gibbon, you'd be pretty frustrated if you're sat there with your pads on thinking, you know what, I could get 10 off them 3 balls, you just patted back three dot balls or 3 singles.
Yeah. They could go in thinking they're a few short here from what they should have got.
Yep.
Definitely, I was saying 180, and with the wickets they've got in hand, they should be pushing for 180 anyway. They've definitely left a chance for the Myerscough first team to win this game. If they're only chasing 165, then that's very, very gettable, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. There's an opportunity there. Not scoring this over. Wharton's done really well here, actually.
Yeah, after
So
that
far.
first ball that was for 4, he's pulled it back massively.
Yeah.
Yeah, catch it.
Ooh, lovely shot from Ross Beverson
Gone for
there.
that one.
Tell you what, he's picked the gap lovely tonight there, Ross. That was a beautiful shot. There he is, Chris Gould, replacing you tonight, Luke. How come you've been sacked off from umpire anyway, Luke? Have you, what did they say to you?
Just because I've been invited into the commentary box the last 2 weeks.
Oh, nice. Fair enough.
So, can't do both jobs.
We could mic you up in the middle. That'd be good.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe
Very
we'll do
interesting
that
way
another
to
week.
finish that, actually. Last ball of the innings, dot ball. Very rare you see that.
Yeah. I think the all-star team there are gonna think that they're a few short of being safe here.
I definitely
And
would say that as well.
That Myerscough, Patel's going to think they've got a chance here. They've got a chance of chasing this, a good chance.
I think that 161 they need to win Myerscough first team. Very gettable, very gettable. I think you'll be aiming at making sure that you're in a good place at halfway. Go off section, split it until you got your first 6, then you can get to 10 and 15. If you want to get to about 40 or 50 off the first 6, get yourself into a good start. Look to get to what?
Yeah.
80, 90 at halfway. And then you set yourself up there. With wickets in hand, very, very good stuff that.
I've got to say, just to interrupt, that ball there from Patel, to take that wicket of Azhar Shah, taking off.
Oh, lovely stuff, wasn't it? That was
ball of the
beautiful.
night.
Yeah.
That's the
fantastic.
wicket of the night for me, that so far.
Oh, beautiful, wasn't it? Ooh. Luke, you've got £10. Who are you betting on? Who's going to win? Well, it's gone, I
Sorry,
think. Oh,
say
he's
that.
there, he's still there.
Say that again.
Right,
I'm here, yeah.
you got a
just broke
tenner.
up for a minute.
You've got a tenner. You can put £10 on the all-time team, £10 on Myerscough first team. Who are you putting it on?
It is close. I mean, the All-Star team have give Myerscough first team a sniff here. They've given him a sniff, but it is close. I'm going to back Patel. I'm going to back Patel in the first team to chase this down. So
Okay.
I'm going to put my £10 on the first team.
Nice. I'll go opposite. I put it on the All-Stars just because played with quite a lot of these bowlers. So you got George McCormack, Ben Gibbon, Lewis Dove. Never played with Jack Morley, but I played with McCormack, Gibbon, Dove, Bretherton, and maybe Shuttleworth might bowl. But I played with all of them, and I reckon the bowling attacks just they're gonna be too good. They're gonna knock them over.
Yeah. Well, give it 5 overs and we'll see where we're at.
Yeah, we'll have a look, shall we, in 5, see what's happened.
I'm just disappointed about the all-time team. Sort of finished there, really. I think they could have put the game out of sight.
Yeah, they should have done, really. Yeah, it's pretty frustrating how he never kicked on with the wickets in hand. So for the Myerscough first team, you've got Jack Kennedy and Matty Jones opening the batting. At 3, Ben Watson will come in. And then at 4, Michael Witt will come in. He's had a good season so far, Michael Witt. When he's played, he's scored runs. So some might argue he's a bit hard done by there, batting down at 4.
Yeah, he's worked hard in the off-season. I've watched Witt closely and he's done really well in all elements. So he's trimmed up and he's worked hard in the nets. I think,
yeah, he has. He's a very good trainer.
No surprise. No surprise that he's doing quite well. He started the season quite well.
Good start from McCormack here, 1 off 2. Ooh. Good nut. 2 away, 1 in, 2 away, 1 in. Lovely stuff.
Waiting.
Oh, he missed again. Not comfortable there, Matty Jones, at the minute.
He's played well so far this year, Matty Jones. He's normally the one who's got off to a good start. For Myerscough.
Yeah, he's not comfortable. Not comfortable tonight.
He's got a few 50s so far this year, anyway. Eee, little inside edge there. It's a run in the book. Eee. Second ball from Kennedy.
Kennedy
Big swing.
Yeah, Kennedy back on strike and shows the same sort of form as Matty Jones at the minute. Not settled
Here he is,
into
big
this
Ben
yet.
Gibbon coming on, big left armour. He's a quick bowler, Ben. Bangs into the pitch.
Over the wicket, the right hander.
Tell you what, that graphic's rubbish, isn't it? You can't see. I think that was 90.5 mile an hour. I'm not sure though. Oh, what a shot that is!
Oh,
Got to be
Matty
six,
Jones has
surely.
caught that one.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Batting
Matty
into
Jones
those boundary.
He's caught that one. Matty Jones is not swinging and missing at that. That's right out the middle of the bat.
Well, that's landed about 1 metre over boundary, right? But then apparently it's 103 yards 6. So that boundary is going to be 100 yards.
Big boundary.
Yeah, very big.
boundary.
Never seen a boundary that big before.
Not sure the distance gun's been too accurate tonight.
Either that or Matty
That's another
Jones
lovely
has,
shot.
been putting some work in the gym.
Yeah, lovely shot there.
Good start this from Jonesy.
10 off 2 balls. He's settling in now. Thought he might change up and come around the wicket after those two. He's persisted in.
There, good change up there. Looks like a slow ball. Well, I'll say slow ball. That was 90.4 mile an hour, but it's got to the keeper on 1 bounce. Interesting.
Yep. Keeper.
Quick single. See if Jack Kennedy can add to his total at the minute.
Yeah.
Big fan of this from Kennedy. Stick getting the ones like Matty Jones at the boundaries. Good partnership from these two.
Nice played off his legs.
Change of bowling. Finger spinner.
Here he is. Hot noodle head. Seen this guy's trim.
So there's change already.
Yeah, took McCormack off. Interesting.
Wait.
He's a good bowler,
Well,
Jack.
first off.
Very, very good bowler.
I was surprised. Yeah.
Wait.
Bit of turn there off the pitch. Good stuff from Jack.
Yeah.
Yep. Catch.
Oh, he's moved his feet.
Lovely shot there from Kennedy. Went across the offside, showed all the stumps, got on one knee, just helped on its way for four.
Yeah, good boundary from Kennedy. That.
It's not
Third
very
boundary of the
often.
night for him.
You see a ball for four over backward square leg, fine leg region, when it's been struck outside the off stump. Interesting,
No,
very good shot.
definitely not.
Good reply though from
Definitely
Morley.
Not without being a big inside edge.
Yeah, very much true.
Yeah.
Good shot there from the Myerscough first team. Good start this from Kennedy and Jones.
Yeah, after a shaky first over, they've settled into it a little bit more now.
This is a very interesting field, to say the least.
Waiting. Yep. Catch it.
Oh, Gibbons on for a second over. Good pace for him, banging it in short.
Yeah, Mike Jones didn't quite catch that right how he wanted to off the back foot there. Steady shot, defensive shot from Kennedy there.
Wait. Yeah.
Tell you what, he's hit that well with the back foot.
Mm.
It's a shame that's out for four, really. It was a lovely shot.
Run rate's not quite where Myerscough would.
Got the
Want
wickets
it
in
to
hand,
be.
haven't they? The wickets column still looking very healthy for him.
Yeah, wicket club's looking healthy. They can't let that run rate drop too much.
Well, if they got coming in, so you got Walkden at 3, Michael Woods at 4, Zach Perry 5. I'm presuming Kean Hunt will be at 6, Sam Openshaw 7, George Moss 8, and then Adam Patel 9. That's what I'm presuming it'll be. So, not quite. If Patel's batting himself down at 9, that's a long batting lineup, I'd say.
Yeah, it is, but we don't want to have to chase too many with not many overs left.
Yeah, true. Scoreboard
Yeah.
pressure can be a problem.
Yeah, definitely.
Catch it.
Well, I'll say that. Last 2 balls, 2 fours. Mr. Virgil, Luke.
Yeah. Hey,
Lovely shot there. Fantastic cricket, that is.
yeah, excellent from Kennedy. Again, Kennedy, good one in as a sprinter.
Ooh, this goes for 4, you think this way? And he has, that's
Yeah, it's
beautiful.
fine. Just made it.
He's just prodded that, he's just went on that, 4 defensive. But he's ran away past it down the square. Beautiful shot, that is.
Yeah, and Bob's arms waving. 4 all the way.
You could say that's terrible, you could say that's bad bowling really, because he's got both men out on the leg side, and he's bowled a nice little juicy half volley on the offside. Same again, he's got 2 men out on leg side and he keeps chucking it outside off. No idea what's going on. Surely you got to bowl it and pitch it on leg stump line, let it turn naturally. Not sure what Morley's doing here, to be honest with you.
Wait.
8 off at over. Myerscough first team with 36 for none after 5.
Change of bowling. The captain is going.
Ooh, Lewis Dove's coming on now. Dovey. Very good right arm off spinner who can give the ball a whack. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see him bat tonight, but we'll get to see him bowl.
Yep.
Rub, not a very good start.
Lovely.
Lovely shot from Jonesy.
That's a shot. A lot of batters have favoured that area of the pitch tonight, just playing off the back foot.
Yeah, I think we've noticed that the last few weeks where they do use the pace very well, especially in that area. That little uppercut has been a very high scoring area, should I say, this season for both sides. Well, not both sides, for Myerscough and for the opposition. Lovely shot there from Kennedy, but can I just say, not sure what Shuttleworth's doing here, because Dovey has got the same field as Morley. When they're 2 different bowlers, they turn it a different way, and he's got the same field. I'd understand it for Dovey, if he's turning it back into the right-hander, you got 2 men out on the leg side, fair enough, but for Morley, where he's left-handed, turning it away from the right-hander, why would you have 2 men out on the leg side? I'm just not sure. But to be fair though, if you're Patel at the sideline, you couldn't really ask much more from your opening pair. You're probably going to be on 50 for none after 6, chasing 165.
Waiting.
Not a bad effort, is it?
Yeah. What were the all-time team? Were they 51 for 1? So it's,
Around that, yeah, around this.
yeah, so not too dissimilar. But obviously, first team got more wickets in hand. That one more.
Wait.
So not a fucking Kennedy and Jones after a shaky first over.
Yeah, definitely, they've brought it back. Right, Ross Bowling's on now. The man with the 2nd largest cranium in the UK. Field spread, you've got a deep cover, deep 3rd man, deep fine leg, deep square leg, and then a deep mid-wicket. Square legs in front of square. So, you'd be thinking of banging it in a bit, back of a length, because no one's out straight, so you pitch it up too far, there's always that option of just taking it straight. So you should be thinking of banging it in.
Yep. Catch.
But he's not, he's pitched up and he's been whacked over there for 4 over the
He must be fuming. He must be fuming with the person. What's the? I can't. Just completely forgot his name.
Who Bassett bowled? Who Ross? Ross Brotherton?
Yeah. Yeah, he must be absolutely fuming with the person who's got the biggest head.
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? You stopping him from getting a record.
You're not second in that category, do you? You want to be first or nowhere.
Do you know what they say? Second's first loser. So there you go, Ross, you're the first
Yes.
loser.
First loser in the big egg category.
But I'll tell you what, he's not the first loser as a cricketer, because he's a very, very good cricketer, Ross Brotherton.
Yeah, responded well there after that 4.
Yep.
83
No,
clicks.
that's a great shot.
I say that's very quick for Ross, but it goes quicker to the boundary, to be honest. Don't think I've
That's
seen.
an excellent shot.
First time I've seen Ross bowl, the keeper stood back. But yeah, he's not really doing it for Shuttleworth tonight, is he?
He's caught that beautifully there. But I got to give credit to the batsman there. He's caught that beautifully.
Surely, you'd change the field. You've been it for 4 twice over extra cover. Well, he's changed his line now. He's gone a bit shorter. Fair enough. Ball into his field.
Change of bowling. The medium pacer is coming in.
Here we go, McCormack's back on. He bowled a very good first over for the Myerscough all-time team.
Bit of a weird
see if
change
we
up for me, this.
Well, they need wickets, don't they? 56 for none after 7. Going at 8 and over. They only need 8.3.
Yeah. But I just thought there's wickets in there somewhere without bringing him back. He bowled very well first over. I'm surprised they didn't keep him on a second over.
Yeah, me too.
And if he's going to take him off, you think he'd bowl 3 at the end.
Yeah.
But
I think he just didn't. I think Shuttleworth hasn't expected for Kennedy and Giles to bat so well together.
no, yeah, fair point.
Question is, when is Shuttleworth going to bring himself on? Because there's been rumours that he's got the yips.
Oh, really?
Yeah, rumours. So I reckon if he don't bring himself back on, I think the rumours might be true.
Yeah, you think if he's mentally strong, you'd think he'd want to squash those rumours and bring himself on at some point.
Yeah, well, that's the question. If he's mentally strong, I think that's the main question. Well, I don't know what they're thinking out here. That's him outside off stump, surely. No, you can't do that.
He's taking to review.
It's the first review of the year anyway, so this is an achievement. It's a record.
He's going to waste his review here.
Yeah, it's like I presume it's sitting outside off stump. Oh, look how far across he is. That's miles outside off. You can see all 3 stumps already.
That's ridiculous.
Maybe in another set, but he's not hitting that set. I'll tell you that now.
That,
Desperate, I'd say that is from Shuttleworth. Desperate.
whoever has made that call to review that, whoever's made the captain's going to be fuming if it's not him that's
well,
forced him
only
into that call, because
the
it's
only mark
wasted
on
a
hotspot
review.
is from the middle of his shin, but you can
He's
see
hitting
some
miles
stuff.
outside the line.
Yeah.
He's hitting miles outside the line.
That is awful to
Impact
review.
miles outside the line.
That is awful. Who was that? Was that McCormack? Was that Shuttleworth? Was that the keeper? No idea.
That's one of the worst reviews I've ever seen.
Yeah. Here we go. Where is it hitting? Well, it's pitched outside off. Good start.
Yeah,
Oh my!
impact
It's like second.
and missing by
It wasn't
a mile.
even. He wasn't even going to hit the stumps. That is awful.
No.
Shuttleworth. That was a rubbish review.
What a waste. That could cost them.
It could do. Can be like the. Did you watch the Headingley Test match in the summer when they reviewed LBW against Leach? I reckon like that. That'd be very costly.
I was desperate from Australia when they reviewed that. Desperate. And then when Stokes was out later on,
Yeah, I reckon it'd just be
they
like that.
wasted it. So
I'm gonna call them an LBW shout here that they don't get given, and it'll be plugged.
Yep.
Oh, he's on long down to mid on. Oh, landed off the side of the circle. Expensive first over for Dove, going for 10. Hopefully we can bring it back now. Not with that, that's 4 runs all the way. Lovely stuff from Jack Kennedy there. Block back, late cut outside off 4 runs.
Yeah, they're just giving away too many runs at the minute. Old Trafford team.
I'm just going to I'm going to nip to the toilet quickly, Luke, so I'll leave you alone for a second.
Oh, nice bowling.
The refreshments here at Old Trafford clearly going straight through him. I'm glad of it. That's a little bit better. Last 2 balls. But the All-Star team have got to stop giving cheap runs away here to the first team. First team, Matty Jones and Jack Henry have batted well, but there's just a couple too many free runs. Another shout there, waved away by Bob. This is better. Last 4 balls, been better.
Rolling, the captain is going with the medium pacer.
About Lucas, have I missed anything?
No, just I've seen 4 good balls, 4 dot balls.
Oh, really? Oh, good. I've missed some good cricket though.
Yeah, they've showed it up a little bit there. Because they've been giving far too many away, really.
Waiting.
Right, 94 off 64. Getting close to halfway. I'd like to think that one of Kennedy or Jones will start to go for it now. Saying that Kennedy has a smoke to fall over.
There you go.
2 bounces, rolls over the Tildrone. What I'd think is, well, what I'd want as captain, one of them to try and go now. One can go, try to start scoring more freely, increase the strike rate, and then one anchors the innings. One just gets 60 not out, and then lets everyone else go after it a bit more through the end. That's what I'd like to think.
Tell me to get the message out there now somehow. There's another 4, so it looks like Kennedy might be going for it.
Yeah, you'd think so. He's not really in his repertoire, to be fair. He's normally more conservative out the pair, but, you know, it's nice to see him trying something different.
Maybe the All-Star team realised that, and they're trying to give him more of the options to play, thinking he might get himself out rather than Matty Jones.
Well, it's not worked so far, has it?
No, it's definitely not. Definitely not. He's played him well, Kennedy. He's played him well. I think my £10 might be safe here, with the way it's going at the minute.
Yeah, I think my £10's gone. I might have to owe you a tenner here, Luke. Oh, how's that one? Oh,
No, he's not even it.
Pretty
Not even
sharp,
touched
that.
it. Variation of length there.
Change of bowling, the captain is going with the medium pacer.
Here we go, McCormack's through back on for his 3rd over. Strange, well, not strange, but he's probably going to bowl out in the middle overs here.
Very strange. But I suppose at this point, this is where they do need wickets. So if they're going to get back, if they're going to get into this game, .89 needed off 59.
90 off the last 10, 9 and over. Not ideal, but if you've got 10 wickets in hand, 2 set batsmen, both 40 and 50 not out, or 30 and 40 not out, should I say, your money should be safe here. It is
Yep, catch.
it is the
Yeah,
first
I'm
team to
confident.
lose now, isn't it, rather than the all-time to lose.
Yeah, I'm confident. They've had a couple of high-scoring overs in the last couple. You know, they're starting to up the pace a little bit. I don't think the all-time team are going to be happy at the end of this game. Yeah, win, lose or draw, I think they're going to be slightly disappointed in what they've done.
Well, it should be really, because they've got a load of quality players.
Yeah, they're
I
going
was
to
backing them from the start.
disappointed in both areas. Yeah, with Bowling with bat, they haven't lived up to expectations. Kennedy raises his bat gently for a 50.
So he's striking at 129 there. That's extremely high for Kennedy, that.
Yeah, he looks like he's feeling good tonight.
Yep, catch it.
Oh, he's gone big down the ground. Is it going all the way? No, one bounce over the rope. Lovely stuff from Kennedy. What a shot that was, eh? Bobby D there waving his fist.
Great shot, a back over Bobby D's head. Straight down the ground. Must have been my sports injuries lesson this morning that's motivated him this afternoon.
Gotta be. I'll give you that one, Luke. I'll give you that one. So they're currently going at 8 and over. That is going to get up to 160. They need 165 to win. So if they just keep going at the same rate, they should win, really.
Yeah. But like you say, they've got 10 wickets in hand here. That you'd be surprised if both of them don't start swinging a little bit more soon. Kennedy has a little bit recently.
Well, if I was captain, what I'd rather them do is I'd say because there's a chance that they both might get out. I'd rather I'd say Kennedy, right? You go for it now, Kennedy. You try and go at 150 where. Matty Jones, you can go at about 80 to 100 strike rate and rotate the strike. Because I don't want 2 new batsmen in, you see. Because I reckon if you lose 2 quick wickets, 2 new batsmen, in next minute you've got 3 overs left. You need 50 to win because they've taken a while to get set and lost the wicket, that sort of stuff. So I'd rather 1 batsman go after it, 1 anchored innings. And if you keep losing a wicket, it doesn't really matter because you've still got a bloke set there. So I'd have Kennedy go after it. Jones just stick around now for the whole innings.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yep, catch!
Lovely shot from Kenny there. He must have read me speaking. That's a fantastic kind of driver. Rolled the wrists a bit, got over the ball. Lovely shot.
Yeah, excellently played.
Tell you what, that square's rock hard. Is it that into the floor and it's bounced about 25 yards?
We've not had a lot of rain recently, have we? It's been quite dry.
I've got a friend who works at for United Utilities in the water department, and he said it's supposed to be a very dry summer. Not warm, but dry.
He works for United Utilities. Can you get me free water?
No, but it turns out he could get discounted his bills because he works for them, and he didn't claim it.
So believe.
Yeah.
He's not claimed it? Oh, no.
No, he forgot. He just never claimed it for years.
Told me that.
He didn't realise.
Can he get back pay?
Hopefully. Lovely from Kennedy there. Used the pace, rolled his wrists. What a shot that was.
Kennedy's, without being too loose, Kennedy's really striking the ball well now for boundaries. He's looking to score runs.
Against some top quality bowls as well. He's impressed me.
He's been excellent, Kennedy, and he's starting to just open up a little bit without being too loose. He's just started to find them boundary ropes quite often. Looks like he's feeling confident, feeling comfortable.
Well, I would be 66 now at Old Trafford, Friday night, loving it.
Yeah, definitely.
A little snick there.
As we say that, he bit of a swing and a miss.
Yep.
That takes this partnership up to 100 runs.
100 partnership, I think that is, for them two.
Played excellently, both of them. But Kennedy especially.
100 partnership there. They need 65 or 43 now. Tell you what, again, it's theirs to lose. Theirs to lose, I'm telling you. If the Myerscough All-Star team, all-time team, whatever you want to call it, if they can pull it back from here, then fair play. They deserve to win if they can pull it back from here.
Yeah, I said in the first innings, I just didn't think they put enough runs on the board to what was there.
Yeah, well, I did say I was
It was
saying 180, wasn't I?
Yeah, you did at the start, and I wasn't sure, but as we watched the innings, you were definitely right. 180 was probably even close to par. And then,
Yeah, if you think of these are battered here, second innings, you normally think he'd get the worst end of the wicket second innings, but well, these two, it looks like it's been the best bit of the wicket.
yeah, they've made it look pretty straightforward, really.
Oh, that's unfortunate there for Dove. Batsman's moving outside off stump, and it's just missed leg stump, but you know, it's given a wide there by Gould.
Yep, catch it!
Stopped just short there.
Yep, catch!
Oh, lovely shot there from Matty Jones. Has it gone all the way, or is it going to be caught? That's gone all the way,
Yeah,
lovely
no,
shot.
all the way.
100 yards probably again, that. Daft boundary size here at Old Trafford tonight. Tell you what, that's that hard shot to play that. That's what I say. He got on the front foot, and it's a cover drive, and it's just drifted over point. Very hard shot,
Yeah.
but a lovely six, that. Lovely cricket, that.
Towards that party stand, they were loving this tonight at the minute.
Oh yeah, there's got to be, hasn't he? He's quite good to be sat in the party stand, actually. Gets quite lively.
Yeah, it's good in there. Yeah, it's good in there. Enjoy it. Oh, unless you get caught up there on a cold night.
Yeah, definitely. Tonight would be nice. It's quite warm tonight, so it'll be decent in there.
Yeah, not much wind.
Rossi B's back on for his fourth and final over.
I'm just intrigued to see if Kennedy and Jones manage to see this out all the way through now.
I tell you what, that would be a very, very good knock from these two.
Because at the minute, the way they're going about it, it doesn't look out of the question.
Wait there.
What, 52 from 34? Okay, so if you're, say, if you're the bowling side, you're just looking to get a number of balls down as quickly as you can
Yep.
for the least amount of runs. And I think every time you get past that, like 40, 30, 20 mark, it just looks a bit better. So after this over, if they need about 47 off 29, I think that looks quite good. And if you get down to 19 and they need maybe 40 or 30 something, I think that's how I'd work it as the captain. Because even though it seems daft that you can hit 12 in 2 balls, but it's what scoreboard pressure into it. Seeing the numbers up there, I'm thinking, oh, I've got to do this now. I can't just take my time. I've got to go and do it now.
Yeah, exactly. You see, I haven't got many balls left to do this. You've got to start going at it, and that's where mistakes can be made. They've had a better over this over.
Well, saying that, that's a lovely shot over extra. Lovely
It's just
stuff.
not that straight down extra for 4, so Coventry's curse again.
Right, should we just be quiet now and just let's watch what happens, not say a word?
Yeah.
He's got again, same place. All the way?
Same area.
Nah, one
Same
bounce
area,
in
not
4.
quite. One bounce.
That's helps him a lot.
Yeah, not
from
quite.
Myerscough.
Yeah, because it was a good over for all-time team up until them last 2 balls.
Yeah, definitely. Like I say, there's 30 balls left now. See how many dot balls Dovey can get this over.
Hey.
Good start.
You've gone for a reverse sweep there.
Yeah, he did. Missed it though. Mistimed it. Nowhere near it.
Yep, catch.
Ooh. 4 runs.
Oh, he
Easy.
stepped outside his line.
I'll tell you what, that's very brave shot. Very brave shot.
It's a bit of a strange area, really. You have to come all the way across his stumps.
Four in the book, though, isn't it? In 10 years' time, they'll be saying he's caressed that through the covers for 4, high elbow, perfect. Virat Kohli-esque, that'll be saying in 10 years' time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Drop that as well, though.
Oh. Yep.
Oh, cheeky little single there.
Oh, quick one.
Tell you what, every run matters now.
So there wasn't much need for a dive there from Matty Jones.
I like the enthusiasm, I'm a fan of that. I like it.
Oh. One for the cameras there, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, good decision to stay for 1. .35 needed.
Yep.
Always use the pace there. Bit of a lap sweep round the corner. Come back for 2, lovely stuff there from the current Myerscough team.
Yeah, comfortably in.
I'm pretty sure Shuttleworth will be pretty disappointed so far. His team's let him down, really.
Yeah,
Change the bowling. The captain is going.
I can't say they've played horrendously badly, but they've just not lived up to what they're capable of.
Tell you what,
that
now,
all ball.
Morley could change the game here. He's got 2 overs now from this end. He can change the game.
Well, Morley's still in and around some of these lads, isn't he? So he could, in theory, know some of their weaknesses.
Yeah, he's at the same. Kennedy and Jones and Morley, they're in the same year, go to the same classes.
Yeah, exactly. So he could know how to get into their heads a little bit. So he's going to need to dig into every little nuance he's got at the minute to try and find a way through. Because they need a wicket, and they need to slow these down.
And that brings up the batsman's half century.
Oh, 50 for Matty Jones there. 50 not out off 39 balls. 6 fours, 2 sixes. Good effort there from Matty Jones.
He's happy. His reaction, he's happy. There's a
He's
lot
buzzing.
more.
It's like that was his first ever 50.
Static that Jack Kennedy was. Jack Kennedy was very modest about it. Back to this.
Yeah, he was, you're right.
Trying to give some encouragement there.
Good start from Morley this.
game,
4 balls.
Yep.
Oh, saying that. 4 runs that.
Yes.
Nice
Well
little
picked
uppercut
out.
there for 4 down past 3rd man.
Yeah, he's quickly got that well there. It's nearly caught up keep on the shoulder there. I would have hurt that.
Yeah, so he sconned Alex on the shoulder there.
Yeah.
It's alright, he's from Lee. He's had worse things at him. Oh, is that one? Fumbled it, surely.
Does he go on?
He's given.
This could be
He's
one.
been caught behind. I tell you what, I thought he dropped that at Eton, but he just fumbled it in the air, palmed it up. Get some symbols, but he's caught it. Gone for the same shot. I think he's rocked back and tried to uppercut it again, but a bit too fine. Hit it into Eton's chest, and he's caught it on the rebound. Lovely stuff there from Alex.
Tell you what, the way he's managed to step through them wickets without knocking the wickets off is brilliant.
Good physics, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good effort from Matty
Side
Jones,
with a
though.
couple of
Very good
sixes.
effort. 50 off 39 balls. Him and Kennedy have set him up for a winner, surely. Unless something strange will happen in there, and Morley's going to somehow pull him through for a victory.
Here comes Wharton.
Average of
Bowled
45,
quite well.
surely. You think he'll see him home, surely, won't he? He averages 45 in his former cricket. Oh, it was
Yeah,
Kennedy who
he's
got out, not
nice.
Jones. What am I talking rubbish, sorry.
Like you say, it was. He's rusty though, isn't he, Wharton? He's not played cricket in a while.
He's played as a batsman this year, but it depends how bad his back is after bowling.
Yeah. I think he'll be all right. I think they'll be fine. I don't think he'd send him in if he was feeling it. So
Ooh, that's
must be
pretty
feeling
poor
all
from
right,
Gibbon there. He's got Matty Jones 15 out. He's got the field set to be bowling leg stump Yorkers, and he's just bowling the full bungler off, and you just whacked him through extra for 4. It's not very good from him. That pretty poor, I'd say. Is your money still with Myerscough, Luke?
Yeah, I think he's pretty safe there. What does he need? 28 off 19 balls, is it?
24 off 16.
24 off 16. So I've misread that. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that they're going to see this out, even though Jack Kennedy's gone, who was probably the slightly better of the two between him and Matty Jones tonight.
Oh, wow, absolute nightmare there. As their charge just let one run past him. In this late stage of the game, you can't be doing that. Look at this, he's just walked past it. You can't be doing that at this stage. 19 or 14 now.
That.
Oh, that could be costly, very costly.
Yeah.
Oh, but lovely shot off Walkden there into the gap for 4. Full toss, a lovely shot. First 2 balls for Walkden, is it 2 4s? Easing the pressure here for Myerscough first 11.
Yeah, they're going to be wanting to get this over before the final over. They don't want to make this tense.
Virat Kohli does say that. He does say he tries to finish it in the 19th over, because the 20th over can be a lottery really. Pressure can do weird things to you.
Yep. Catch it.
He's gone big again.
And
Same
again,
place
and
as
again,
6 runs.
Again.
6 biscuits,
Yeah.
lovely stuff. What a maximum.
This is going to be over very, very soon.
Walkden's come out and he's not taking any prisoners. 3 balls, 3 down.
He doesn't need to. He can go out there and have a swing. They're not under any pressure on the scoreboard really. They're gonna do it. He's come out with 9 wickets in hand, so
9 from the last 2 overs. Yeah, I think
no surprise really.
what you said there, try and finish it with an over to spare. I think that's what they're going to do, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what they're going to try for. Even if they go into the final over, they're only going to need 1 or 2. So.
Oh, that was in.
He's wicketkeeper chasing it.
No. Can't be out. Bob didn't think it out, can't be out. Lost review as well, haven't they? There you go, that could have been it.
Lost the review, yeah.
That could have been it.
Doesn't really
Oh, he's got him anyway, it doesn't matter. Off stumps out the ground. Lovely ball from Morley there. Just gone straight on. Who was that, Kennedy?
Yeah.
No, it's Matty Jones. Sorry, Matty Jones just tried to work it onto the onside there, but missed a straight one really, off stumps out the ground. Bowled by Morley, lovely stuff. Could this be a final twist?
It could be. I don't think it matters too. Dot balls and wickets aren't really any different now at this stage in the game. As long as the All-Stars are stopping Myerscough score, that's all they need. But
can't do that. Boundary first up.
But
say fair play, good shot from
yeah.
Witsy, but come on, Morley, you can do better than that, mate.
Witsy's going to finish this off now. Like I say, Witsy's had a good off-season.
Right, 5 to go.
So.
How many balls are we giving it, Luke?
So 3.
3. This over then.
3, Matt. Yeah. Oh,
He's flicked off, has he? Oh, Morley's got him.
Gone.
What's happened? Tell you what, he's pitched it in a very similar area, but instead of going over backward square, he's gone a bit straighter and slicked off. Oh,
Yeah.
That's a bit dubious, that though. I don't think Heaton's had hold of that for long enough. If you look at that, he's just scooped it in the air. I'd have a second look at that if I was the umpire.
Yeah, I think you've got to give him the benefit of the doubt there.
Anyway, he's giving out, he's off the pitch. Zach Perrin's come in now. First ball, what's he going to do? Dot ball.
Again, another one.
Oh, he's a wicket! He's on that trick! He's a wicket!
Yeah,
The Karen men are terrible, I'm telling you that. He's hit it straight to short mid wicket. What's going on here? Perry, what have you done?
The finish of this game is a lot different than I expected.
Yeah, one-handed grab there from Tom
wow.
Eaton. What a catch that was! There we go, Zach Perrin's
That is
gone. Caught by
ridiculous.
Tom Eaton, bowled by Morley, first ball. I tell you what, this is an interesting finish to the game. They've gone for a
That
needed
is
9 off
ridiculous
9, lost 2 wickets, and went for a 4 in 3 balls. Now they need 5 of the last over, 4 down. Ben Gibbons coming into bowl.
This
What's
is-
going to happen? Dot ball first up.
This is tighter than it should have been. They were
I don't know
cruising
what's happened
Myerscough.
here. They're bottling it. I'll tell you that, they're bottling it.
Him. The pressure has got to him, and they're making hard work of what should have been an easy task.
Right, 5 from 5. Gibbon in again.
Yep.
He's hit it straight
Going
down.
for it.
There's
He's straight eyes out.
Wait, he's wicket.
He's
I thought it was a
out.
bump ball. Oh, he's got a wicket.
He's out.
He's been caught at long off. Tell you what, very easy catch, but that's an interesting shot. I thought it was a bump ball, to be honest. To be fair, it would have been hard to carry that far off the pitch, but tell you what, straight down long off throat. The wicket don't matter, I don't think. Well, Walkden's gone. He's hit his first 3 balls for 2 4s and a 6, but it's a dot ball. Don't care about the wicket, it's a dot ball, isn't it, at the end of the day? Sammy Openshaw's
That's all
coming in
that
now.
matters
Right,
Openshaw
Openshaw.
bowled quite well, actually.
Right, Openshaw's coming at 7, they need 5 off 4. 2 new batsmen, both not faced the ball. What can Keenan do?
Wait. Yep.
Right, is it down the ground? Going to go for 2? No, they're going to stay at 1. Well fielded.
No, single.
Right, then you're going to need
Need
4
4
off
to
3 here. Tell you what,
Four
this
to
has got
win.
a lot closer than I thought it would do.
Yeah, it has. Myerscough, the first team have thrown this away, really. They've made it a lot harder for themselves.
Openshaw's
than it needs
first
to
ball.
Yeah. Hit ball.
Oh, they're going for a single, direct. Oh,
Single,
no.
gone for a quick
Single
got
ball.
there.
Right, they need 3 off the last 2 here. What's going to happen? What's the field
This
going to be,
is
first
close.
of all? What's the field going to be? Right, you got a deep back, you got a deep fine leg, a deep square leg, man at long on, man at long off, and a deep cover. Everyone else is saving the 1.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cut it away through
Gone
backward
for it.
square,
He's
he's
done
found
it,
the
yeah,
gap,
he's
it's
done
4 runs! And Myerscough first team have won it with 1 ball to spare. Ben Gibbons bowled a short wide one, and it's been smoked away through backward square for 4. Umpires are conferring in the middle, is that it? Yeah, Myerscough first 11 have won by 5 wickets. Was it Keenan or was it Sam Openshaw at the winning runs? I can't tell. I'll tell you what, Luke, that was a brilliant game of cricket.
It turned a lot closer than it should have been in the end, really.
We wrote him off, didn't we? 5 overs to go, we thought, you
Oh.
know what, we wrote the All-Star 11 off, but then in the last, with 2 balls to go, we have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, the All-Star team, they bowled okay, but I've got to say, Myerscough first team, more or less nearly threw that away, really,
They put
than
it
the
a bit hard
All-Star
work for
team winning
themselves.
it.
Made it hard work for
They
himself.
did. They made it far harder than it needed to be. I've got to say, Jack Kennedy and Matty Jones set the tone for him, and that's what's won him the game, really, in the end. And I think Jack Kennedy probably deserved man of the match.
You'd think so,
But-
wouldn't you? Them two, what were they, about
Yeah,
120 for none, 110 for none? They set the stall, didn't they, for the
Yeah.
rest of the game.
Yeah, they did, and that's what's seen him home in the end. But yeah, far closer than it needed to be, and I don't think Patel will be happy with the way that they finished it. And I think on another night they could have lost that, so they've got to
Definitely.
work on their ability to see a game out when they're in commanding position.
But then for Shuttleworth, for the All-Star team, if I was him, he should be disappointed, really. They had wickets down in the first innings, they should have got more runs, and then they only turned it on with the ball within the last 2 overs. If they would have turned it on for 1 more over, they would have won that game. Lost by 1 ball. Devastating.
Yeah, I mean, we said halfway, we said at the turnaround that we didn't think they quite got enough of where it needed to be. They got, like you say, another few runs, and they could have got there, but probably 180 would have 170, 180 would have put a bit more pressure on Myerscough first team current years, and they just didn't get there. They weren't risky enough towards the end of the innings.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think they didn't throw caution to the wind enough. I don't think they just thought, you know what, we're 165. We'll win with that. And
yeah.
I think they backed their own ability too much. Bit of ego, probably.
They did. Yeah, they probably thought they had enough, and they probably thought the bowling attack would have done it, but they've not. Jack Kennedy and Matty Jones seen the opening bowlers out, and then it got a bit edgy then towards the end, edgy that it needed to be, but in the end they've seen it through, and Myerscough get another good win under the belt. Yeah,
there we go. Oh, Jack Morley got a fourther. He's been given man of the match, even though they lost. No, they won.
Well,
they lost.
They lost.
Yeah, they lost. Sorry, I can't read the scorecard. My head's frazzled after watching that. So somehow Morley's got man of the match for taking fourth, even though they lost. We'd give it to Jack Kennedy, so we think Jack Kennedy should be man of the match. But I'll tell you what, that's a Friday night thriller. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. I hope people tuned in all the way through, because it got exciting at the end there.
I know, yeah. Imagine you turned off for 5 overs to go.
Yeah, thinking it was over. Jack Morley, I don't begrudge him getting man of the match, because he bowled well at the end there, but I think Jack Kennedy could feel hard done by, considering he's not he's on the winning team, and he's the one that got a really, really good run rate.
Say, looking at the Myerscough Old Trafford all-time 11 batting scorecard, I think that's where they lost it. Even though Driver and Bretherton batted well to get to their respectable scores, you've got Heaton, Morley, Dove and Gibbon there, who they all come out and whack it. If they all came out and got 15 off 3, 15 off 5, then different game surely. But you never know, You never know.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I'd say that was a very, very good game of cricket to watch that, Luke. Do you not think?
Yeah, excellent. Like you say, it made it exciting at the end. More exciting than it should have been from Myerscough's first 11 point of view, but good for the spectators, and it's been a lovely evening.
Got your money's worth. I'd say that's all from us, really. I'd say thanks for tuning in. Be good night from me.
Yeah, and good night from him.
Hopefully you tune in next week, and we'll see you then.
Yeah, we'll see you then.